Wallstreet predicts that Cardano is the new Bitcoin. Must watch important ADA news. Cardano co-founder tweets that Wallstreet could infuse tens of trillions of dollars into the crypto space. Charles Hoskinson, co-founder of altcoin Cardano ADA, tweeted that the entry of Wallstreet into the crypto sector will bring in tens of trillions of dollars. Today we're going to talk all about what Wallstreet just revealed about Cardano. So watch the video till the end, because today's video is going to be the bomb. Welcome to Cardano Land, your daily dose of Cardano. If you're interested in everything around Cardano, this is the place for you. Subscribe if you want to stay updated with all the Cardano news, predictions, and stay one step ahead in the crypto world. Make sure to hit the like button for us to provide you with more Cardano news. Don't forget to enable all notifications to join our weekly cash giveaway pinned in the comments. Before we get to our topic, let's take a look at the chart and see what the price of ADA is doing on the 9th of February, shall we? Cardano price analysis for the day showed bullish signs as price rose above the resistance level at $1.1 with a 2% increment. The next expected target for the current trend is to cross and consolidate above the $1.2 mark, where profit taking is expected. ADA has been subject to a turbulent price action over the past 10 days, with price mostly hovering around $1.01 to $1.11 range. The last time price reached as high as $2.2 was on January 21st. After which a significant decline began for the token. Over the current trend, major technical indicators suggest bullish outlook is set to continue for ADA, with possibility of a stronger rally to initiate once the $1.2 resistance is cleared. The larger cryptocurrency market showed positive movements across the board, with Bitcoin racing above $41,000 with a significant 9% increment. Ethereum consolidated above the crucial $3,000 mark with a 5% rise, while altcoins also depicted gains. Ripple rose 6% to move as high as 66 cents, with Litecoin and Dogecoin rising 7% and 4% respectively. Terra and Solana also both moved 7% higher. Now let's get back to the topic. Since the beginning of October, Cardano's value has risen by a whopping 2,276%. During the latest market collapse, the alt's value had dropped by only 40% at press time. Ethereum, in fact, has declined more significantly than ADA post 19th of May. What's more, the $1 range has been steadily held by the token, and with bearish pressure reducing across the market, the asset is likely to recover over the coming weeks. However, there might be more positive catalysts for Cardano in the space. Cardano third largest holding on Grayscale. Wallstreet incoming? According to a recent announcement from Grayscale, the organization has added Cardano to its large cap fund alongside the likes of Bitcoin and Ethereum. The asset is now the third largest holding in the fund, with a 4.26% allocation. It's important to note that while Cardano was on the consideration list until now, its direct listing has seen the token jump above the likes of Chainlink and Bitcoin Cash, both assets that were listed long before ADA. The Grayscale development is huge for ADA, as it opens up direct access for accredited investors trying to invest in the project. Grayscale had filed for our Cardano Trust back in January 2021, and presently it makes sense to add the token to its large cap funds. But why? Capital inflows were identified during the 19th of May crash. While the ESG debate was raging around Bitcoin, one which has been deemed by some as one of the reasons which caused the market dump, investors were turning their attention to proof-of-stake assets. In fact, CoinShares found that post the 19th of May crash, Cardano noted $11 million in capital inflows from institutional assets. During the same time, Bitcoin's market saw significant capital outflows of $115 million. Ergo, it can be inferred that institutions have been taking notice of the project before Grayscale even made its accessibility clear. But Cardano's next development would possibly push its value even higher. Will smart contract additions lead to high-profile partnerships? Possibly. Cardano recently released its first ever Plutus smart contract on its Alonzo testnet, and further developments will be taking place in the month of July. Adding the functionality of smart contracts and their eventual implementation would mean that creation of dApps will be possible on the Cardano network. The specific domain which allowed Ethereum to touch a higher valuation would be programmable on Cardano, which only increases its state of utility. Wallstreet is already flocking into the space, and it wouldn't be long before they're publicly vocal about their allocation on Cardano. Now let's talk about whether Cardano will make it to the third position again in 2022. Cardano lost its third position in September to Tether, despite unleashing smart contracts and dApp features. In August 2021, Cardano's ADA token skyrocketed by 150% and became the third largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization. Unfortunately, the digital token couldn't keep the crown for a longer time. Towards September, ADA lost its position to Tether and Binance Coin. Since then, Cardano's price has been on a downward trend. Although ADA has positioned itself as a major Ethereum killer, the value seems to be gloomy. Therefore, we explore Cardano's possibility to get back its third position in 2022. Cardano began 2021 on a positive note, but towards the end of the year, it got tumbled upon major distractions that eventually affected its price. In the first 9 months of the past year, the growth took Cardano's price up by 1,400%, only to push it down by 60% in the end. At the time of writing, ADA is being traded for $1.33, with a market capitalization of $44.58 billion. Currently, Cardano is occupying the 6th position in the cryptocurrency market. With decentralized applications and smart contracts on board, ADA might encounter a possible spike in 2022, which will help the digital token retain its third position and reach a new all-time high. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. Also, we would like to mention that this is not a channel intended specifically to provide financial advice, and we do not ask you to invest in any company. This is merely a channel directed towards bringing educational content to your doorsteps. With that in mind, before you invest in anything, we recommend you do thorough, wide-spectrum research on the topic. And make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time on Cardano Land. Bye!